Hello everyone, my name is Gabby and today I'm going to be bringing you my January 2018 OwlCrate unboxing. This month's theme is Fearsome Fairy Tales. All the items in this month's OwlCrate box are inspired by popular fairy tales, and the novel has something to do with fae and fairy tales, so I have a good idea of what the book is going to be, so I'm really excited to dive in and see what OwlCrate has in store for this month's box. I've been doing OwlCrate unboxings for over a year now, and this company has easily become one of my favorite bookish subscription services because they're constantly doing new and inventive things and stepping up their game each month. OwlCrate is an incredibly wonderful book subscription service because it's perfect for any reader regardless of what it is that you're into, because there's items that can accommodate every reader of every type, and it's great because you can sort of pick and choose as to what boxes interest you each month. It's relatively affordable considering that you're getting a lot of really exclusive items that you can't get anywhere else, and as always I will leave all the information down to OwlCrate and where you can check them out down below in the description, which includes their various social media, their website, their YouTube channel, as well as a direct link to go and subscribe to a box for yourself, which you should definitely do if you want to check out OwlCrate and you enjoy everything that you see in this video. And I will also be leaving down below my playlist for all of my OwlCrate unboxings if you want to check out some of OwlCrate's past boxes and see if any of those interest you. I definitely recommend checking out OwlCrate. They're a phenomenal book subscription service. I absolutely love them, and I'm really excited to see what they have in store for their January box. So I'm going to dive right in to unboxing the January 2018 Fearsome Fairy Tales OwlCrate box. So of course we have to start out with the OwlCrate spoiler card and matching pin. Look at how gorgeous the design is on this. You have this girl like looking into a mirror and she sees a crown on her head, and then you have this like creepy little spirit guy here. I love the spoiler cards, they're so pretty, and this one definitely sort of emulates a really dark and creepy vibe that you get with like some of the Grimm fairy tales that are naturally darker that Disney takes and sort of like revamps and tries to make them a little bit more child appropriate. But I like getting to see this darker element because it feels very YA, and I love how the card depicts that, and it also, like, looking at the font, it gives me a good idea as to what the book is gonna be, and I just love like the aesthetic and the design of this. And then of course you have the matching pin, which matches the girl that is on the card right here. Oh my god, what is this? This is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my god, I love this. This is such a great first item to the box. So the first item in this box is an exclusive pillowcase from Stella's Bookish Art, and is inspired by Sleeping Beauty, and it says "Once Upon a Dream," and you have this like gorgeous blue color and black and then white and then like a little yellow tint from the moon. I love this so much. I've always wanted a bookish pillowcase, and OwlCrate is finally included it in one of their boxes, and I'm so excited to get to have this. It's so adorable, and it like perfectly matches my room because I have like a blue and black and white theme going on, although my blue color is a little bit brighter. I love this, and I'm going to be using it, and this is being added to the start of my bookish pillow collection. I actually got one for Christmas from my mom, or for my birthday. They're like close, so I always kind of forget what I get for what holiday. I got a butterbeer one that's Harry Potter inspired, so this is technically my second bookish pillow that I will have. My first that's like a pillowcase. I don't know. I kind of consider them different things, but they're really not. But anyway, I'm really excited about getting to use this. This is absolutely gorgeous and such a great way to start off the box. I love this. Thank you so much OwlCrate and Stella's Bookish Art for this amazing collaboration. I am so excited to get to put a pillow on this, and although Sleeping Beauty isn't one of my favorite fairy tales, this pillowcase has definitely increased my love for it. So the next two items in this box actually go together, so I'm going to show you both of them at the same time. The first is wax melts from Spireside Candles that are Hansel and Gretel themed, and this is actually gingerbread scented, and so you have like this purplish color, which gives me a grape vibe, and grape is like one of my favorite flavors. So as much as I know I'm not going to eat these, I still love the color aesthetic of it. And then of course with these wax melts, god, I keep dropping everything, I'm a mess. OwlCrate has included a exclusive ceramic burner to go along with it that they have designed themselves, and you can see in it there's lots of patterns of like crescent moons and stars, and it has like this really nice granite pattern to it, and you can put not only wax melts in this but essential oils as well, which is really cool. So I'm excited to get to use both of these, and I think that this is awesome if you're gonna do something a little bit more inventive, because OwlCrate has originally just included regular candles, so this this is something nice and a little bit different. And I think that if they were going to include wax melts, it's nice of them to make their own burner because some people don't have those. I do have a burner that I could use, but for people that don't, this is a really nice thing to have. And I love the design of this, and also the packaging of the box that it came in is just gorgeous. So this is the packaging for the wax melts, and as you can see, they have a purple color here, and they are gingerbread scented. I'm not going to open the package, so I'm not going to smell them, but I bet they smell wonderful. Right, and then this is the burner, and you can see the star and the crescent moon printouts in it, and then you have the top here and the side. So this is really nice because it's also like not too big, and it seems like a nice perfect fit that you can put it on like a desktop or something, and it's not going to be like you need to plug it in or like have a whole sort of like extravagance with it. It just seems really nice and simple and easy to use. And then there's the gorgeous box that it came in that has a really nice design, and there's a quote on here from W.B. Yeats that says, "The world is full of magic things patiently waiting for our senses to grow sharper." It gives the instructions for how to use the tea candle on it, and I am so excited to get to use this just because it's something incredibly different for a bookish box to include, and I love it. Thank you so much, OwlCrate, for this, and Fireside Candles for including the wax melts. This is going to be something really fun that I'm going to get to use in these next upcoming months. So the next item in this box is from Authored Adornments, and it is a bracelet that is inspired by Rapunzel. So I have one of these that is Harry Potter themed, but I love this design of like taking text from the page of a book and putting it into a bracelet. All right, so my camera's being weird and not focusing as it normally does, but you can see that it has a cuff design to it, and then there's a little charm here that says Rapunzel, let down your hair. I absolutely love this because it's really nice and simple, and you can pretty much add it to any outfit because it's not very obtrusive. I'm actually putting this on now and wearing it for the rest of the video just because it is incredibly cute, and this is probably going to be one of those bracelets that I will wear daily because I have some that I wear just because they match with every single outfit that I have, and this is one that definitely seems like it's going to fit that vibe just because it's very nice. And it also seems like it's one of those bracelets that's going to be tighter, that's going to have a nice fit to it, that like won't fall off when you shake your arm. And so if I'm moving or like writing and doing a lot, especially if I'm moving in the hallways, I want a bracelet that I know will stay on and not fall off of my arm, because if I like a bracelet, I would like to not be able to lose it, and this seems like one that is going to be secure. So I'm excited to get to have it. Thank you so much, Authored Adornments, for this amazing item that you included in the box. I'm so excited to get to wear this. So the final item included in the box before we get to the book of the month is an art print that is designed by Anne Lamblett, and it is inspired by Little Red Riding Hood. So you can see the wolf here and Little Red Riding Hood in the corner, and you have like this brownish, blackish, greenish sort of aesthetic that goes into it that gives it like a very nice dark feel. I always love the art prints that OwlCrate includes in their boxes just because they're so gorgeous and each one is so different from each other, and they're constantly finding new and inventive artists to include beautiful pieces in their boxes, and it's always really exciting to get these prints just because I love looking at the artistry and all the people that design these, because they do a phenomenal job with them in each and every single one of the boxes, and it's just such a nice thing to get to have because it really represents the theme well. Little Red Riding Hood is another really, really classic fairy tale, and this art print is perfect because it perfectly establishes the really dark and eerie vibe that we have going on with the box. So I'm really excited to get to have this art print. Thank you so much, Anne Lamblett, for including that in the box, and for OwlCrate and the two of you working together, because I'm really excited to get to have this, and I also hope I'm not butchering your name because I hate when I do that. And finally, we get to our OwlCrate book of the month, which is, of course, The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. So I expected that this was going to be the book that was included in the box, just because the minute that I heard the description, this fit right up that alley. And we have, of course, the OwlCrate exclusive cover, which is absolutely gorgeous, and probably one of my favorites out of all of the ones that they've done so far, because it's just incredibly different, and having that unique cover that isn't like anything that you can get anywhere else is really cool. And I know that there's lots of exclusive covers out there for The Cruel Prince, which just makes it a really, really exciting buy to have. And then included with the book is a letter from the author, and then there's a quote from The Cruel Prince on the back that says, "Sharpen your blade, harden your heart." And then there's a sticker that says, "There's always something left to lose," that has the OwlCrate logo, the publishing company for The Cruel Prince, Little Brown and Company, and then like The Cruel Prince by Holly Black at the bottom. And then of course this book is signed by Holly Black. I don't know if you can see it because of the glare of my camera, but it's there, which is really, really cool that OwlCrate is including a signed book rather than a signed bookplate. So I got an arc of The Cruel Prince back in June of 2017, and I read this book in August, so I've actually already gotten to experience The Cruel Prince, and I know a lot of you have been reading it and loving it, so it's been really cool to get to see your reactions. The Cruel Prince follows three sisters that at 10 years prior to the start of the story have been kidnapped by the Fae and their parents have been killed, and so this story follows one of the sisters named Jude, and she wants to be associated within the Fae hierarchy and wants to be a part of the Fae and a part of like their governmental systems and the way that they rule, but of course being human she's looked down upon. So this whole story is her trying to find her way into this community, and in doing so finding out a lot of really dark things that she didn't know about the world that she's been living in for so much of her life, and she's also having to deal with a cruel prince, and so sort of having to navigate the relationship with him while also being put into a situation that is very different than what she expected, but allows her to be able to get into the hierarchy and the world of the Fae in a way that probably was actually better or more satisfying or intriguing for her than the original route that she was going to go. And you really get to get in depth with the hierarchy of the Fae and the different like family lines and traits and things that go on within this world. So it's incredibly well developed, such a really amazing story. The ending is phenomenal and left me shook to my very core. So many of you have been reading this book, really loving it. I'm so excited to get to hear all of your thoughts, and I'm so excited to get to have a final copy of this book because I did trade my arc to get Zenith, which I'm very happy with that trade, but I'm glad that I'm able to now have a final copy of this book instead because it definitely makes that trade worth it. And finally, to end this month's unboxing, we have the reveal of the February theme, which is Hidden Worlds. Have you ever dreamed of uncovering a doorway to a secret world? Our February box is perfect for escaping reality and discovering magical lands. Our book pick is an incredibly unique story all about modern day fairy tales with a hint of darkness. Each book will be signed by the author and will have an exclusive cover. This box is also packed with some of the most beautiful high quality items we've ever included. Items are inspired by stories such as Daughter of Smoke and Bone, Coraline, The Chronicles of Narnia, and more. There will also be a super special item, something we've never included before, designed by Evie Bookish. So I love Evie Bookish and her work, so I'm really excited to see what OwlCrate includes, especially if it's an item that they've never included before. So I'm really intrigued and really excited for the February box. OwlCrate keeps stepping up their game each month, and 2018 has been a good year for them so far, so I'm really excited to see what's in store for the February box. I say this every month, but I love OwlCrate and I love the new and inventive things that they do each month. Their synopses and their descriptions constantly intrigue me, and all the little hints for their boxes make me so excited to get these in the mail each month, and I'm pumped for February. I have no idea what the book is going to be though, and I was trying to guess each month, and I have no guesses. But I'm really excited to see what they include because it sounds great. So that is about it for my January OwlCrate unboxing. This was a little bit messy because I'm doing this in a rush and my camera battery is about to die, but I loved this month's box. I think the pillowcase has to be my favorite item just because it's really different and a really cool item and something I'm going to get a lot of use out of. I also really love the bracelet, and then you're definitely going to be seeing me wearing this more often in some of my videos. So overall, I'm satisfied, as I always am with OwlCrate. If you got OwlCrate this month and you want to comment down below and tell me what your favorite item in the box was, let me know. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want to go and check me out on social media, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at GabbyYABooks with one Y because I like to be punny. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel by checking out the end screen at the end of this video. You can also check me out on Goodreads, which I will have my link down below for that, and you can check me out at Teen Reads if you want to see book reviews that I do each month and monthly questions that I do for them each month at www.teenreads.com/contributors/Gabby-B, and I will leave that link down below in the description as well. That's about it for this video, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!
Broadway, here I come.